this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Leo, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. See what's going on in your reading, Leo. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Leo, 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 Leo. All right, Leo, for the highest good spirit, this is for Leo. Nice, nice, nice. All right. It says cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life forces. So yes, definitely. Really clear your energy, you guys. Clear your energy. Maybe, get in the pool or play in the water, play in the rain. Really clear your energy to positive. Okay. Try to think positive in everything because it will work out. Whatever it is that you're trying or thinking about. Okay. Nice, like that. And then you have in the flow, everything is smooth sailing, so just go with the flow. Wow, this is cute. Like it's a like Christmas and it's snowy, just go with it, go with the flow. Things will fall into place for you. Okay. All right, so Leo, see what's going on, Leo. Take what resonates with you, Leo, and leave the rest. This is for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. One for the current. This is for Leo, for the highest good spirit. One for the situation was the Six of Cups. One for the past or now. One for the what's hidden. Wow. One for the hopes and fears. One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. Wow. The outcome. Wow. It's very nice. Very nice. Oh, and you came into your own reading at the end of the deck. That is beautiful. Love it. Something in this reading is made for you guys. All right. Alrighty, here we go. So you start off with the Three of Cups here, Leo. The Three of Cups is talking about celebration, support, people around you, getting together in celebration. That's nice. I like that. You do have the Six of Cups. You're still going through a healing. There could be somebody coming back to you from the past, or yeah. There could be somebody coming back from the past. I also feel like there could be some kind of maybe a gift given to you, or even you're in your feelings a lot. Having a lot of compassion, having a lot of forgiveness. Maybe you need that. I also feel like you're going through this big healing because you do the Six of Cups represents feelings. So. I also feel like you're being very nostalgic, thinking a lot about the past. Remember to not stay there, okay? Think positive and think good memories. You have the Two of Pentacles here for the past or now. You're juggling everything. You're trying to do everything. I feel like there's a decision that you could be trying to contemplate. I also feel like you need to take it easy. There is traveling here also. You do have the Ten of Pentacles for the what's hidden, which is very nice, you guys. The Ten of Pentacles is talking about trying to establish yourself, establishing with what you want, your goals, reaching your goals, your dreams. You are definitely trying to get that material success here also. So it's nice. So we'll see what the other cards say. You do have the King of Swords. I want you to start focusing on things, being bold, being courageous, being strong-willed, speaking your truth about things and not being stubborn. Wow. And then you have the Three of Wands here. The Three of Wands is talking about that, you already know what you want. You just got to get things done, put them in there. I feel like there could be some collaboration here. I feel like you have plans. Some kind of plans, but you're not really saying anything to anybody about it. So, interesting. And then you have the Eight of Cups here. The Eight of Cups is talking about walking away. going on a different path, leaving things behind that are no longer for you, leaving a career, leaving a relationship. It could be obstacles that were no good for you, but definitely leaving something behind. A lot of you guys are going on a spiritual journey, being more spiritual, being more, intuitive, looking at things, trying to find out what your purpose is here in life. Wow. So it could be some kind of spiritual journey that you're going on, but definitely there's a new direction that you're trying to come up with, or trying to bring in. You also have the Nine of Pentacles. Very independent. You know how to work for the money, that the material success that you want. I feel like you need to trust yourself. You've been working on yourself, trying very hard to work on yourself also. We'll see why it's here. And of course, the end of the card, at the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Strength card, which is your card, Leo. Really have patience for everything. Find your courage, find your confidence, to do the things that you never thought that you could do, But really keep calm in situations, okay? Wow. All right. And you are definitely going through a healing. I feel like you're definitely going through a huge healing. All right, here we go. So, Leo, take what resonates with you, Leo, and leave the rest. This is for Leo, 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 Leo. Why is the Three of Cups here for Leo? Wow, look at that. All right, Leo, so for the Three of Cups, you did get the Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords. I feel like with the Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords together here, I feel like, you know how she has her blindfold there and she's really not wanting to see something, or let go of something. Like she's tied. Like if you see her here, she's tied. I feel like you're still holding on to a lot of the past. And I feel like you need to try to let it go. I feel like you need to try to move forward from anything that, anything that's holding you back, like your past memories, try to release them as much as you can, because it's hard. I know it's hard to let it go, but sometimes you need to control your thoughts, because I feel like you're really looking back all the time, even if it's like memories of the past, like, your childhood and all that, think of the happy memories. But for some reason, you stay in that mode. You stay in the past. Like, they're asking you to really move away from that. Okay? To whatever it is that you need to talk about it. Because you do have a lot of support here. People support you, people, admire you, but it's like you're going through this huge healing, right? And it's, for some reason, it's like you can't get past that, the past. Like the past keeps pulling you in, as much as you try to, say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to think of it. I'm not going to think, you still do. You still go back to the past. And they're trying to tell you, let go of it. Let go of the past. Move forward. Try to move forward. Try to go spend time with your friends. Do something that'll keep your mind from going back to the past. Okay? Wow. Because you have the Six of Cups here. So let's see what that's about. All right, Leo, why is the Six of Cups here for Leo? One more card in the situation. All right, so definitely you're going through that healing, thinking about the past, being nostalgic, really try to move away from that, but, it's okay to think of the past, but it's thinking about positive things, not how, something happened to your family, or these old beliefs, or these things that have happened, and you just can't believe it. Stop going there, move away from that. Because you're really in your mind. You do have the Ace of Pentacles here, and the Ace of Pentacles is saying that you're going to have a lot of new ideas. Come up with new inspirations, like, what is it that you want to dream about? What is it that you want to put your dreams into motion? What is it that you want to do? They're asking you to get on it, to think about new ideas, to think about new, doing something different, so that way it keeps you away from the Six of Pentacles. I mean, the Six of Cups, that you're always thinking about the past. They're asking you to let it go. Okay, try your best to heal from the past and to think about something different. To be positive. If you're going to go back to the memories, then think positive. Think about happy times, instead of the bad that has happened. I do feel like there is a new beginning here. I feel like you're going to have financial opportunities here for you also coming through. So it's nice. I like that. I also feel like you're going to have opportunities. You could be starting new projects. There's also new ideas putting into play. Really believe in yourself. Go within. They're asking you to go within. Go within, clear your mind. Ask God, ask whoever it is that you pray to, ask Spirit to help you let go of all this past, that you surrender to it. Because with you not being able to let go of the past, you can't move forward. It's going to be very difficult for you. It's like you're going to stay nudged in there. So really try to leave that past behind. You do have the Two of Pentacles here, and the Two of Pentacles is talking about really juggling everything, trying to do everything all at once, really take it easy, really start taking care of yourself, finding your courage, finding your confidence to, start taking it easy, start, doing things differently, not being in your mind so much. I feel like there's traveling here soon. I feel like there's a decision you're trying to contemplate also. And I feel like you just need to have patience for everything. Really find your patience, because the Strength card is here. And when the Strength card shows up with you, this is your card. You know how to be patient. You know how to be calm. You know how to have confidence and courage. You know how to do these things. But the thing is that you need to start doing that. Okay? Because you keep going back to the past for some reason. And they really want you to go within and meditate. Whatever it is, that you need to do, let it go. Let go of that past. So they could push you forward. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. And why is the Ten of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow. Wow, okay. Okay. So you do have the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and then you have the King of Cups. Wow. All right. So with the Five of Cups, okay, so we start off with the Ten of Pentacles. This is trying to reach that material success, wanting the abundance to do what you want to, to do the things that you want. We all want this, and I feel like there is something coming in for you also. Good things are coming in. With the Five of Cups, I feel like, you're still trying to let go of a lot of things, but you hold on to a lot of things also, and it's crazy. Maybe you're not able to move forward from a lot of the regret that you have. Maybe there is something that hadn't turned out the way you wanted it to turn out, or maybe it's just something here that you're holding on to. It's like a regret, a past regret, a shame, something like that you keep holding on to. They're saying that, you know how to handle yourself. You know how to deal with all that, because you have the King of Cups. The King of Cups, he knows when to stop. He knows how to sit down and take it easy. He knows how to meditate. He knows how to, find his courage and be calm about things and have patience. He knows how to let go. And that's what they're talking about you. You hold on to this past, but you also know how to let it go too. So you got to try your best to let that go. Okay. So that you can reach the material success. So you can have that abundance that you want. Okay. Because the more you try and work on things like that, the more the doors will open. And that's what they're trying to tell you. You have the King of Swords here. And why is the King of Swords here for Leo? One more card. Wow. Nice. Okay. So you do have the Nine of Pentacles here again, which is very nice. You have the King of Swords. You have the Page of Pentacles. So I do truly feel like, I feel like you need to focus more. I feel like you need to stand strong. Um, I feel like you need to trust yourself because you have the Nine of Pentacles here twice. The Nine of Pentacles is talking about, being very independent, working on yourself, trusting your decisions, being in the moment. And that's what they want you to do. As stubborn as you can be, Leo, they want you to try to live in the moment. Okay. Leave that past behind, keep pushing forward, go within, start doing things differently, yoga, exercising, doing something different. It's going to help you. Okay. They want you to start focusing on things like that. Also, too, the Page of Pentacles is here. There's going to be offers. There's going to be messages coming through, financial offers also. You could also be learning something new, wanting to be curious about learning something new. And they're asking you to move forward on that. Okay. If you don't know what it is, then ask Spirit, ask God, help me to see what I need to learn, or help me to see, what is it that I want to learn? You'll know. You'll see it and you'll know, oh, I want to learn that, because you'll be like, oh, I want to do that, stuff like that. You do have the Three of Wands here. And why is the Three of Wands here for Leo? One more card. Wow. All right. So, you do have the King of Pentacles here. You have a lot of Pentacles here also. But you start off with the Three of Wands. Okay. So with the Three of Wands, you're definitely moving forward. You're making plans. You already have plans to do what you want. You know what you want. You're just keeping it on the down low. Maybe you're not saying anything to anybody. I feel like also too, like your ships are going to be coming in. Like everything that you want, it's going to come in. But you just need patience. Okay, need to really have patience for everything. Trust your intuition on things. Really trust and start using your intuition. Start opening up your intuitive gifts, because I think it's going to help you. If you meditate more, do whatever you need to do, it's going to open up a lot of doors for you. Okay, but you really need to take care of yourself also. It's a given that you need to start taking care of yourself. You do have the King of Pentacles here also. You have that strong foundation. You're making plans, and I feel like you're trying to establish yourself, and I already feel like you're going to overcome anything that's keeping you back, and you definitely will. This is the King of Pentacles is about wealth. It's about stability, and he knows how to do it all, and that's you. Okay. And I feel like you are definitely have plans up your sleeve. You're just not saying anything about it. Really take care of yourself and trust that intuition, Leo. You have the Eight of Cups here. And why is the Eight of Cups here for Leo? One more card. Wow. Oh, let's hear. Wow, okay. So, you are definitely, for some of you guys, are going on a spiritual journey, like I said, but definitely a lot of you guys are also walking away from a lot of things, a lot of obstacles, because you don't want to do the things that you're doing anymore. You've been feeling angry, you've been feeling frustrated, you've been feeling, you have a lot of anxiety, things just, you just feel angry sometimes, and you're leaving that behind. I feel like you're going to leave it behind. I feel like you need to speak your truth also on things, really start focusing, speaking your truth, being bold, being direct, because when you get the King of Swords, he's not only focused, but he also speaks his mind, and that's you. You need to start speaking about what you want to say. What is it that you want to say? What is it that you're holding back? And it's time. It's time for you to start speaking your truth about things, standing up for yourself, about why you're walking away, why you're doing this, why you're doing that. You really don't have to answer to anybody, but you have to start speaking your truth, Leo. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles for the outcome. And why is the Nine? Oh, nice. Good for you, Leo. Oh my goodness, Leo. You do have the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Nine of Pentacles says, you're a very hardworking, independent individual. You're establishing, yourself, you're trusting yourself. and you're working on yourself. Really live in the moment, okay? Think positive about everything because you do create your world. You have the magician here. Remember, you are very highly intelligent. You're very intuitive, you're intelligent, you're a go-getter, Don't let the past keep you behind. You move forward, okay? Move forward from everything that is keeping you. The past is the past. Use it as a lesson. It's a learning lesson. Just leave it there. If you're gonna think of anything, think of good things, positive things, happy memories, okay? Try your best to leave that past behind. And then you have the sun card, which is the most beautiful card in the tarot deck. The sun is shining on you. There's light all around you. There's happiness. There's good times. There's joy. You're gonna be feeling you're just gonna get up and you're gonna be feeling fantastic. So go with it, okay? But try to leave that past. Let go of the past. Live in the moment. You're going through a healing. You are definitely going through a healing, but try to balance your emotions is what they're saying. Go within, clear your mind, sit outside, look at the plants, play with the plants, whatever it is, get yourself grounded and really let go of that past because it's like it's keeping you down and you don't want that. Okay. All right. So, wow. All right. So Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.